I fear that the end is nigh, for Ball Guy has taken over. But I guess it isn't all that bad because we get free balls! Let's go and claim some events. So what you want to do, go to the menu, go to the mystery gift, get a mystery gift via code or password, and here's the thing about codes. It's not always going to be for a Pokemon, so in this case, we get to go and put in some weird codes because it's a Japanese event, but it works because the Nintendo Switch is region unlocked. Also, I guess that there's going to be some kind of tie-in later today with the official Pokemon Twitter account, but the first one we are going to do is 1 ya a ya. So type it in like that, hit OK, it's going to verify, it's going to search, and then we get ourselves a gift. And it's an item set gift, and this is how we get a Heavy Ball, a Lure Ball, and a Beast Ball. So this is how you get your second Beast Ball in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Also, people that are fans of Kurt Balls, they like having a really good ball dex going on. This is going to just be more for that. People, they go for the Fashionscape. The next one is going to be Konin Mascot. Just once again, press A, master the prompts, and this is going to be a Level Ball, a Moon Ball, and the Fast Ball. And then I hope I don't butcher this last one, but it looks like Okuga Fukai Boru. So this is going to be for the Love Ball, the Friend Ball, and the Dream Ball. So I feel that the Beast Ball and Dream Ball are going to be the most desirable out of this, but a lot of people, they like their Moon Balls, and then just any Kurt Ball collector is going to be happy to have another set of these. And if you don't really care about them too much, consider trading them. You could probably get a really nice reject if you're just like, hey, I'll give you a Kurt Ball I'm not using. Maybe use that for a little bit of extra fodder. Or maybe you can use them to bribe a friend into helping you complete the Pokedex with rare Pokemon or version exclusives. I'm too lazy to finish off the Pokedex, but there's some ideas. And the thing is, these words actually have meaning. So we have official mascot, the context of the games for Blimey, and there's more than meets the eye. Ball. Oh man, what a good Japanese pun. So, let's talk about these balls really quickly as well, because they have effects, they have drawbacks, they have benefits, and all kind of fun stuff. I think the biggest thing to take into consideration is that when you are hosting a max raid battle, as long as it is not a Gigantamax raid, you have a 100% catch rate, which kind of takes away, you know, the glory of a Beast Ball. That if you saw someone with a Beast Ball Metagross, even though it passes down through breeding, at some point, someone caught one of the lowest catch rate Pokemon with the lowest catch rate balls. That Beldum is a very tricky catch in Pokemon Sun and Moon, and then you can breed it off and stuff like that. Another really interesting one is the Dream Ball, because that was only available from Pokemon that you could get through the Dream World. But now you can catch any Pokemon and now have Dream Ball viability. Too bad that wasn't around when Wolfglick was caught with an illegal Pokemon. Oops. But yeah, Beast Ball, 5x catch rate when used on Ultra Beast, 0.1x otherwise. Well, there's no Ultra Beasts in Pokemon Sword and Shield, so it's always going to be otherwise. And then we have the Fastball, which was more useful back in the original Pokemon games, like Gold, Silver, Crystal, so you could use them to catch the legendary dogs, since they ended up fleeing quickly from battle. But then, now if used on a Pokemon with a base speed of at least 100. Next up, we have the Friend Ball, which makes wild-caught Pokemon more friendly. And if you're thinking this sounds similar to Luxury Ball, it actually functions differently. That the Luxury Ball makes happiness go up faster, but the Friend Ball has a Pokemon start off with 200 happiness points, just 20 points away from evolution. That's pretty awesome, so consider which Pokemon you use that on, or if you just want the Friend Ball effect on any kind of Pokemon, even if it does involve through happiness, that's going to be a way of doing it. So we have the Heavy Ball. Allows the player to catch heavier Pokemon, and this is going to be the catch rate modifier, and it has like some really weird interactions because it's not a multiplicative multiplier, it's just a flat additive depending on how heavy the Pokemon is. And as we can see, it functions a little differently in modern games by having a lower threshold to hit the plus 30 catch rate modifier, and the plus 40 just is not in modern Pokemon games or anything like that. The Level Ball has potentially one of the highest catch rates in Pokemon, but it's not really useful in Pokemon Sword and Shield because of the wild area just setting the Pokemon to level 60. But if the player's Pokemon is of a level 4 times or more than that of the wild Pokemon, times 8 catch multiplier. Also not really going to be that great for legendary Pokemon and stuff like that. Then we have the Love Ball, which is also an incredibly high catch rate modifier, but it has to fulfill 2 conditions. That the opposing Pokemon has to be the same species, as well as the opposite gender of the Pokemon that you are using, and then you get the 8x, otherwise 1x. Boom, there we go. Lure Ball. works better on fishing Pokemon, and then it gives you a 5x modifier when used on that Pokemon, because if it was still 3x, then it would just be worse than like a Quick Ball or Repeat Ball, but Lure Ball is pretty cool. And the Moon Ball works better on Pokemon that evolve with the Moonstone. Now, as we can see, it's going to have reduced usage in Pokemon Sword and Shield because we do not have access to all the Pokemon that evolve this way because of the Dex cut, such as the Nidoran lines, Jigglypuff, Skitty, but Moon and Clefairy are going to be easier to catch with this ball. It's just a pretty dope looking ball though. And then for reference, we have the Quick Ball, which has a 5 times catch rate modifier when used on the first turn, and the Repeat Ball that has a 3.5 times modifier when used on a Pokemon that you've already caught. Then for other reference, we have the Ultra Ball at 2x and the Dusk Ball at 3.5x as well. Timer Ball has some weird calculations, and then the Dream Ball, this is not accurate for Pokemon Sword and Shield because the Dream Ball was never just a usable item. In Pokemon Sword and Shield, it's a 4 times catch rate on a Pokemon that is asleep, and asleep Pokemon already have a catch rate modifier and are easier to catch. So that's going to be very potent when trying to catch a very difficult to capture Pokemon. So that's going to be it. I hope you guys enjoy your free rare Pokeball event, as well as a crash course into what the effects of these Pokeballs are. If you guys enjoy the video, hope you have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.